Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Vapor Vault. My name is Callum. Today we're here to look at the NORD 2. So, what is it? It is week 5, Friday, end of week 5 of the lockdown. We've been coming in I've been coming in Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 till 3. Just 3 hours to serve the customers that need us. We're going to continue this on for as long as we can. Hopefully we'll get to keep in touch with you guys. So if you're missing us, hit us up on social media. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, and I'll be able to chat to you there. Also, if you have any problems with your devices, maybe something's not firing, maybe something's not working, hit us up on Instagram. That way we can send pictures and we can sort it out for you. Without further ado, let's have a look at the NORD 2. This is the front of the box. Here we have the side. Top, nothing on the bottom. The other side, and the back has all the info. Now I've just read this does take the RPM coils. So let's take a look. Inside the box, we have got charger cable, the NORD 2 device. Now this NORD has a screen on the side. Let's check it out. 2 pods. These are restricted to 2mm for the UK. Here we have the RPM pod. And here we have the smoky colour one, which has the NORD coils in it. Now the coil that comes with this, the RPM coil is the 0.4 ohm, which is the one I use on my RPM. And the NORD coil is the 0.8 mouth to lung coil. That's the one we'll be checking out today. We're going to benchmark all the pods and small devices with IVG's Summer Blaze until it runs out. Then we'll swap it for something else. So let's get some juice in here so that it can start filling up, saturating. Let's fill it up so it can start saturating. It's Friday, leave me alone. No, I'm joking. Feel free to bother us. I'm actually quite bored not having shop 7 days a week. I've got 4 days off and a lot of time. So we're doing these videos. Woo! So whilst that saturates and soaks up into the NORD coil, I haven't used a NORD coil yet, so it'll be nice to use it. I've used plenty RPM coils, so we know what that's all about. Underneath, there is a tab here, and in the bottom of the box, we've got a thick user manual, must be plenty of languages in there, and the QR pass check thingy. That's it. Nice charge cable. Having a look at the mod now. This is the NORD 2. It's a little bit wider than the original NORD, a lot wider than a Novo, and 5 clicks to turn on. Smock on the side there. Have a look at that screen. I'm upside down. It starts at 1 watt. There's no buttons. There's no buttons. How do I turn it up? Okay, so 3 clicks on the on button here will turn on your screen and allow you to turn up the power. Every click, 1, 2, 3. Every click's gonna take it up by 1 watt. We're at 9, now we're at 10, now we're at 11, now we're at 13, 14, and I'm gonna use it on 15. So, we're only at 2 minutes. What else can I tell you about the device? Okay, so the charge port is on the bottom. It has a nice screen protector here that we're going to take off. On the screen, we can see, what can we see? We can see the power, 12 watts. We can see the ohms, the voltage. It's on 79% and there is 0 puffs. Even though I've clicked the button, it recognizes there's no pod and we haven't taken a puff. This one is 1500 Mah battery capacity, which we expect to last you only 4 hours. I will test that out. The battery in the Target RPM 80, that is a 2000 Mah. That one only lasts me 5 hours. So we are nearing 5 minutes. The other side also has a screen protector, and I guess that's just to keep the plastic from scratching. It's got a nice weighty feel to it. The pod, nice and clicky in there. It's in there tight. I'm gonna have a tough time. Yeah, it's in there quite tight. It's actually a struggle, almost a struggle to, you have to grab it sideways. Wow. So the pods are in there really tight. Let's see if the RPM pod is just as. Yeah, both pods super tight. That's been about 3.5 minutes. It's a 50-50 juice, so it should soak up just a little bit quicker than the 5. I'm going to try it first. Let's give it a go. No burnt hit. The coil is fully saturated, luckily. That is on 15 watts. That's quite nice. Small amount of vapor. Airflow is perfect for mouth to lung. Perfect. And that means we will have to try the RPM coil and see how the airflow is on that. For the Subohm one, I'm using Kanzi from 12 Monkeys. This is one of the new ranges we've just got in. In store, we now have all of the 12 Monkey ranges, apart from Origins. So the ice versions, the Manga Bees, that's all in stock. This one I will give 5 minutes, and we can test this out on some different powers. So I do want to take it down to 10 watts now. 1, 2, 3 on the menu button will allow me to change the watts. It's going to scroll if we hold it up, but it does round robin. That's nice. On 10 watts now. 25, what happened there? It didn't set. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Went to 40 and it stops. Hold it again. We're up to 10. Okay, we have to wait 3 seconds for it to stop flashing, then you can use it. 11 watts. It is a really nice Subohm device. The airflow is perfect for mouth to lung. I do like the little screen on the side. Navigating the menu is a little bit difficult. 1, 2, 3. And then we can change the power. So it's not really a menu, it's just to unlock your watts and power. Can we do a 0.8 ohm coil on 20 watts? Can we? We can. It got a little dry to the end, so I would say a short inhale on 20 watts. Do not take your NORD coils above 20 watts. I test things like this so that you don't have to. Can we get a 25? 25 on there. So it's getting a little bit more vapor, a little bit warmer, but the flavor is phenomenal. I've not tried a NORD coil before and I am impressed. Almost dry towards the end there. 25 is pushing the boundaries. Let's take it back down to 10. 1, 2, 3 on the menu, then we can change the watts. Straight up to 40, give it a second. Back down to 1. Now we are on 10 watts. That's where I found this coil most comfortable. And I know that I'm not really running any risk of burning it out. But it is in there, tight. It's almost a struggle to get it out, but that's what you want. You don't want it to fall out. Refilling is going to be a little bit of an issue, and they are 2 ml pods. The 50-50 juice will last you a lot longer than the Subohm. That's been in there 3 minutes. I really want to give it 4 to 5, you know, be safe, don't get a dry hit. So at 10 watts, we're going to try it. Watts, it's working, no dry hit. The coil feels like it's saturated. But please, when you're at home, please just wait 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, so we can change the power up. Let's take it up to 20 watts. We are using 20 watts on the 0.4 ohm coil. It might look like 50 to you because the camera's backwards, but it is 20. 20 watts. Is it a direct lung? Let's try. It is a restricted direct lung. It's okay if you like that. If you like wide open direct lung, you're not going to enjoy it. But the coil works brilliantly in mouth to lung mode. So we have here a NORD 2 that uses the RPM coils and the NORD coils. So if you want a bit thicker vapor, you can use the RPM coils. And if you want to use your 50-50 Nic salts, definitely use the NORD coils. I think it's brilliant. I've been using it, 5 minutes now? Nice in how I like it for my mouth to lung devices. I can see this being very popular, so long as the battery life holds up. We are using low power at 20 watts and the device does go up to 40. It is rechargeable, and I'm gonna say it's got a nice medium weight to it. It's not as light as the O Small, and it's not as heavy as something like a stick, like a Smock Pen 22. It's not quite as heavy as a Smock Pen 22. It's your average pod device. I like it with the coil options because I can use my favorite RPM coils, and the NORD coils that I tried today are pretty good too. So thanks for watching my review of the NORD 2 kit, and I hope you subscribe because I'm hella bored here whilst we're on lockdown, so I'm going to put out a lot more content as we go. So thanks for watching. If you want a specific video on anything, just leave a message in the comments and I'll get round to it. Thanks guys, stay safe, stay indoors and keep it cloudy.